What up, YouTube? It's Dave Maddock. Got another knife for you guys today. It's another Balisong. I got another Crossnar in front of you guys here. This is the Crossnar Kriss Balisong there. Of course, as like all the Crossnar products, it comes with this sleeve. Nice, hardened, very strong and sturdy box that comes with it. Padded, of course, on the inside. So, here we go. This is a Kriss. Let's take a good look at her. Kriss Balisong, blade length is 4 inches. As you can see, the Kriss name, of course, is because of the blade. That's where it gets its name from there. The entire length of this guy is 9 inches. Pretty nice. Oh, excuse me. The entire length is 9 inches. It's 5 ounces in the weight there. 420 on this blade steel on that. It's pretty nice. As far as sharpness, it's pretty sharp. It could be sharper, but you know, nothing that a strop, you know, going over the strop or something like that, or if you have a leather belt or something, a couple passes on that would really go ahead and take care of that. Now, as far as it's got a nice satin finish on it, all Torx construction there. The lockup or the lockup tab there is pretty good. It's not rattling out or anything. Now this Balisong is not completely broken in yet. I haven't been messing with it too much. But it's pretty nice. It's still, I'd say, still a little stiff. Could use some more breaking in. The fit and finish on this is pretty nice. There's no funky burrs or anything like that. I don't see, you know, it's not bench-made, you know, bench-made quality where everything on the end. We'll see a couple little burrs and imperfections in these cutouts there. See if we can get a picture of that there. But that's to be expected. I mean, this knife comes in at about $35, so it's your mid-range Balisong price. The play in there, it's about average. Could it be a little tighter? Yeah, a little bit tighter there, but not too much. It's not going to be all, you know, super crazy left and right like a lot of your pin construction Balisongs. But then again, as you break it in, you can tighten up the Torx and get that going there. But really nice design. Beveled or rounded edges. Relax, they're not crazy beveled over, but they are nice and rounded. No sharp spots, no hot spots here. As far as flipping goes and doing rollovers or whatever, I don't see this to be issue. I really do take time out to look at these beveled edges. You're doing thumb rollovers or whatnot, because sharp edges just seem to burn me up a lot when I'm doing that, and it kind of bothers me a lot. This Balisong in the back, I forget what it's called. But these cutouts right there, there's a little sharp edges where if you run your finger across it, you wouldn't imagine that it would bother you, but as you're doing flips and whatnot, and it's moving around with great speed and putting a lot of pressure on your fingers, it'll start to burn you up after a while. I don't see that to be an issue with this knife at all. It's very well, nicely beveled and whatnot. The finish on the handle is really nice. It's got the finish on the blade is a little more of a satin type finish on there. As far as, it's nice because it doesn't leave too many thumbprints. Like, I mean, I'm leaving thumbprints on there now, but I could take my shirt and wipe them nice and clean. I have Balisongs where it's like you get the thumbprints on, you have to wipe it and wipe it and wipe it, and it won't go away. So I really like the finish where it's still a little bit shiny, but not so crazy polished that you're gonna have to sit there and wipe it off, even if you just touch it for a second. So I kind of favor that finish there. But all in all, really nice. The pins right here create enough tension so that the latch does lock and engage and doesn't flip out. Yet it's not too much that you can't just squeeze it and disengage it like so. So for $34.95, it's not a bad deal. I always found on Knifezilla. That's where I get all my Balisongs from. Not a bad deal whatsoever there. As usual, and I'll say this on a lot of my Balisong videos, is when you get these, make sure you go ahead and back out the Torx screws and put some Loctite in there. That way. And another thing too is you can actually get some of the debris that may be left behind from milling or manufacturing. That way it just smooths up the action on there, and you can really get it working nice right off the bat. It'll save you a lot of time and headache in the future. not a bad idea whatsoever. But really like this Balisong. This is more of my taste there. This is, you know, this could easily be found in my little rotation there. My present rotation would be the FU42, and I do incorporate this Daryl Ralph twist in there, but for some reason that thing is cursed and it always seems to cut the crap out of me. But that's another video there altogether. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, Knifezilla, they got them all. This is a Crossnar Kriss, and it's $34.95. Not a bad deal for a good Balisong. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.